this for NBA basketball. Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. Without producing nearly the same results.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Hornets. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Curry against Ball. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. 4-3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Miller with it. Now Podziemski defending. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Curry. Back to Green. Ball with the rebound. Miller outside. Back to Ball. He can't get that one to fall. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. From downtown. And that comes off the assist by Green.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 5 now.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You look at Charlotte, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And here's Charlotte now. Looking for their first basket of the game. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Porzingis finds Butler. Jacks up a 3. Curry's shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Ball. averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Porzingis grabs the board.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Over Bridges. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
3-point land. 5 points in the game.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ball outside. The 3-ball. And Charlotte another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Butler with the ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Now here's Miller. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Golden State. Ball looks over the floor to the paint. From 7 feet away, they get it again. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Hornets making a switch here. White's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Podziemski. So he gets them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1.
Timeout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Charlotte, 4th.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Butler passes to Green. Melton against Ball. And here's Curry for 3. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Bridges outside. Back to White. Six to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now, here's Green. Still no points. Butler with the bucket.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Diabate's checked in for Bridges.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now here's Curry. Last game with 30. Pass to Green. And here's Butler. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. White can't hit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Curry passes to Melton. And here's Butler, pounded by Ball. Here's White, down low. Horford pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Timeout,
And it's
timeout.
Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
And so it's Charlotte with it. 6-point game. Here's the pick. Ball outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Melton.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Curry. He hits the second from the line. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Horford. Outside Moody. Bridges against Butler. Tipped. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Butler surveying the floor. And again, it's Golden State.
Whether it's at the rim or in the mid-range, Butler believes he's going to beat his man each and every time.
Ball against Melton. Inside. Diabate's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Warriors lead by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. A shot from the mid-range. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Butler's got 7 points.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Ball with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Butler. Back to Moody. Butler against Bridges. Out to Horford. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's White. Still without a bucket. Pass to Diabate. Clock at 4. Fires it. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
James.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Melton passes to Horford. Outside Butler. Diamante grabs the board. And James has got the ball here for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. Here's Bridges. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
15 foul. At the line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They've got Miles Bridges, Kobe White out there with James. And it's Here's Salon. Shoots over Horford. Salon, no good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Pass to Spencer. Outside Moody. Here's Spencer. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Spencer. It's good from the top of the key.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside White. Pass to James. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Warriors lead by 3. Melton with the ball. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Moody on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. The Hornets shooting just 35% from the floor. White finds James. Bridges with it. Moody defends. Pass to James. Here's Salon. Yet to see a basket. Here's White. And he drops it in from the low post.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Spencer. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Spencer's got 4 points this quarter.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
White on the wing. In his last outing with 12 points. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Warriors leading. Here's Spencer. Up top, Moody. Pass to Spencer. Lets the three fly. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Selfless player Horford looking for an outlet whenever he gets the chance.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And how about we check the numbers for him?
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Brandon Miller's checked in for James. And Golden State also making a switch. Pajemski's checked in. And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 4. Pass to Diabate. Clock at 6. Now here's White. Defense is right there. And he makes it on the layup. White's got 6 points. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Moody. No points yet. Here's Porzingis. They get it back. And they double up Porzingis. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Miller. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the inside. Outside Pajemski. Drains the triple. Pajemski's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Miller. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Second, the Warriors.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Spencer. He has 7. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Porzingis has got 6 points.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Here's Diabate. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Pajemski into the lane. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by White. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Bridges. Got a piece of it. Outside White. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry, he's checked in for Spencer. To the middle. Here's Miller. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He has 7.
That's scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end. Play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Curry passes to Horford. Outside Butler, looking to win the run. That shot, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Miller. Horford can't hit. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And here's Miller. Bridges outside. Miller against Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And he can't get the first one. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Now here's Ball. 29 points for him last game against Washington.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Three-pointer. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Here's Salon. Back to Ball. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Tries again. Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass to Diabate. To the inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Now here's Horford. Fires the 3. That's good from Curry on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 18.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Inside. Here's Diabate. Miller outside. The three is up. Drops in the three. 10 points for him.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to Curry. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here we go, one-on-one. And the shot goes in. And now a 3-point Hornet lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A minute 42 left in the first half. Ball outside. Fires the three. Horford pulls it in. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Back to Podziemski. Shoots over Miller. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Charlotte's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Ball against Curry. Up top, Miller. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Diabate's shot is good.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Curry passes to Horford. Here's Butler. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Miller left side. Diabate. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Salon. No points so far. Ball outside. Looking to get back on track. Ball ventures inside and converts.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Can I press it again?
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the 3-ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Hornets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the oatmeal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And here are the Hornets now. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And Porzingis with the block. Miller against Butler. Shoots over Miller. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Butler's got 12.
I mean, that's just better offense. Butler creating just enough space for a shot.
Defended by Porzingis. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3 from Ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Outside, Green. Outside, Podziemski. And a deep 3 from Curry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Charlotte leading by 8. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Here's Bridges. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Podziemski. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Porzingis misses. Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Ball. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. He's got 15.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Curry against Ball. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 from Curry. Porzingis putting the size to work.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Ball. There's the 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Miller. Bridges against Green. Green able to hit from 3.
That's another example of Green's versatility. There's not many power forwards or centers that can orchestrate the pick and roll.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry passes to Porzingis. And here's Butler. for three. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Bridges. The three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Pajemski. Back to Curry. Now here's Porzingis. Outside, Green. Over Bridges. And it's Green missing. Hornets leading by 10. Now Miller. 12 points for him. Pass the ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 17.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. 4th, LaMelo Ball.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Miller. The three is up. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Miller outside, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Bridges. Ball against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for three. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. 10 points for him.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Down low. Stolen by Miller.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Charlotte.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Bridges. Over Green. Bridges misses. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Ball against Curry. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
One shot.
tortured with the relocations and the floor he covers. Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Porzingis with a screen on White. Launches a three. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Bridges outside. Ball against Melton from behind the arc. Ball no good. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside White. Pass to Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by White. Curry's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. LaMelo cashes in off the drive.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Curry passes to Melton. Outside Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Outside White. Defended by Porzingis. To the inside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Melton with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against Miami, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
The first free throw is good. And Melton drops them both. And here's White. He's got 6. Bridges outside. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
White against Curry. Porzingis with a screen on White. Butler on the wing. A little mid-range shot is up. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. White looking it over. Pass to Ball. White drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at Golden State. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7th seed.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Butler. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Horford outside. Now Curry. He's guarded by White. From about 19. Curry's shot is off.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Bridges with it. Here's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Outside Moody. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 14. White uses the glass on the layup. White's got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The three from Curry. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 43 seconds left in the third. Back to Ball. This one for 3. Another shot. No luck on that one. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Melton. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Ball against Melton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Pass to Bridges. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Give him 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Porzingis up top. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kobe White out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Butler. Tough make by Jimmy Butler.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Diabate. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Butler. Who poked away. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Miller outside from deep. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Butler. 17-foot shot on the way. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Charlotte, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Screen by Horford. To the middle. To halt the run. And Horford powers it home.
And Horford has to run these screen and rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
Here's White. Takes it inside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the paint. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Miller on the wing. Now White. And he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Spencer from outside the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And in terms of wings, Butler is one of the best passers. And that starts with Jimmy's team-first mindset.
White on the wing. Here's Salon. Miller outside. 4 on the clock. And here's White. Fires from deep. That one is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by White.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Back to Miller. Pass to Salah. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 19.
Ooh, that's his 3rd 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Here's Spencer beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. White with it. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Draymond Green comes in for Butler. Melton, he's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Stephen Curry in for Spencer. Porzingis with a screen on White. Let's go with a three. He's off on that one.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
That's good from White, and the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. Their most game grow all over the world.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Melton passes to Curry. The floater. It's blocked. Ball outside. Bridges outside. And he comes up with a bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Outside Curry. From deep, Melton. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Outside, Green. Left side, Moody. And rejected. Here's Bridges. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Ball's got 23.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Outside, Green. Outside, Moody. Now here's Porzingis. They still need this. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Pass to Moody. Curry with it. Green finds Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Ball outside. Now White. Six to shoot. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Melton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Melton. So it's the Warriors now. And it's the Hornets on the break. And it's James with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to Curry. The three. Gets the three to fall. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Diabate. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Shot clock at 3. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Charlotte has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry against White. Pass to Salon. James inside. The shot from the low post is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Porzingis with it. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was sinking these since he was young.
White against Curry. Outside White. That one drops for him. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Kobe White.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
James deciding where to go with it. Pajimski grabs the board.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. And so Curry nails both of them. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Mann. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Curry against White. Launches it. Curry's shot is off. Now White. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. We got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kobe White.